Hand-Me-Downs is the first segment of the ninth episode of the sixth season of Rugrats, and I feel like some children will be able to relate to this more than others. I kind of can and kind of can't. In this one, Didi is giving Tommy's old toys to Dill, and Stu expresses an anxiety about this because he had to wear his brother's hand-me-downs. And there's a brilliant scene at the beginning where Stu bursts into the room shouting about how he wore his brother's underwear for 6 years, I think it was, and then the camera pans to Lucy Carmichael, and it's just brilliant. And I feel like if you are a younger sibling of a slightly older sibling, or vice versa, you might be able to relate. I'm 10 years older than my oldest sibling, so I never really had that hand me down. By that point, most of my baby toys and things had gone to, charity shops or friends or whatever. But my younger sister did have some of my old toys that were retrieved from, my grandmother's house and things. I never felt any of the worry that Tommy felt because Tommy didn't want Dill to have his toys, partly because they're his toys, and also because Angelica said it meant Tommy would be disappearing. But it is kind of weird to see somebody else playing with your toys. It is a little bit bizarre, and I think that, yeah, definitely some children will be able to relate to this. Angelica tells Tommy that he's going to be disappearing if Dill gets his toys, and Tommy and Chuckie have a lot of anxiety about this. They try and hide the toys and basically prevent this from happening. Susie is in this, which I love. I feel like if Susie had been in it more, it would have taken a very different direction, but she was away from it enough that Angelica could use Susie as an example for why this was happening, but then Susie would swoop in at the right time. But actually, Susie kind of didn't need to swoop in and save the day because Tommy began to realise things on his own about the benefits of hand-me-downs and what that could mean for other people. I think it was a really nice episode about the bond between siblings and that sharing doesn't have to be a bad thing. It might seem strange to see somebody playing with your beloved toys, but at the same time, it can bring so much joy. You can give your siblings the gift of happiness, the happiness you felt with your toys. I thought Tommy and Chuckie were brilliant in this and very well animated, very funny with Stu and Lucy Carmichael at the beginning. Really an episode that I thought worked very, very well.